Hey, this is Chad and Sean with HowChurchMediaWorks.com. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let us share real quick what our site is about and what we can do for you and your church. Now, the typical media team will probably need to spend somewhere in the neighborhood, we've added it up, around $34,000 to $100,000, minimum $34,000 to get started. Now, most small churches, Sean, they don't have that kind of money.
No, they do not.
In fact, you come from a church that doesn't have that kind of money.
No, we don't.
And so you and I have had to come up with ways that we can get the big budget look on a small, tiny budget.
And Chad, I think we accomplished that.
Yeah, we've done a great job at that. And let's go through the numbers and see how we've accomplished that. In fact, let's start off with web design, because one of our tutorials we take people through on the site is how to get your first church website up. Now, Sean, how much do you suppose a typical church website's going to cost?
From what I've looked around and from what we found here, you're looking at about $3,000 for setup and anywhere from $49 a month to $100 a month.
Yeah, and we're looking at a very successful site. This is a very popular site called mychurchwebsite.com, and their basic package, the very start one, just like Sean said, it's $3,000 plus, because they're saying 2 payments of that, plus starting out $49 a month, and if you don't want to pay up front, they raise it to $59 a month.
And Chad, from my church, we're already out right there.
So that you don't even come close on that price.
No, we would not have a website.
If a person or a pastor were to come to our site and go ahead and buy our tutorial package on HowChurchMediaWorks.com, for 7 days you could get a $7 trial that will give you unlimited access and teach you how to put your first site up for free.
Now that's more doable.
Yeah, that's a lot more doable than what I'm seeing here. So we could save you, with that $7, we could save you just the first month. We would save you over $3,000 right there.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's look at something else. We also have a tutorial on the site that talks about how to stream your church service live. Okay. Now let's look at, this is streamingchurch.tv. They specialize in church services and streaming churches online. And let's look at their prices. It's $99 a month to stream the service live.
That's astronomical.
Well, it's not as bad as maybe getting your church website up, because it's not $3,000, but we're talking $1,200 a year plus a per megabyte price.
Which on this website they say it was about less than $15. That's $15, 3 to 4 to even some months 5 times a month.
Yeah.
That adds up very quickly, Chad.
Yeah, and this price is added up on top of the $99. So suddenly we're not just talking about $99. If you get into the fine minutia of details, you're talking about an additional $60 a month. So we're talking $159 a month for a church service to be broadcast online. Now, in our tutorials, we teach churches how to do that, again, for free.
For free.
Yeah, each and every month. So this $7 7-day trial, you could get in there and find out how to do it free and save $159 a month.
And that's just a month. Now, you add that by a year to 2 years to 3 years down the road, you're out thousands of dollars. And we want to show you how to do it for free.
Yeah, absolutely for free, and save you thousands of dollars, just like you said. So let's look at another tutorial. We have a tutorial on video editing. A lot of churches want to edit video, and they don't know where to begin, and they figure that a professional package, a professional editor like everybody knows, Adobe Premiere is one of the best editors out there. How much does that cost, Sean?
It's going to cost you around $648.
And that's the cheapest we were able to find it online as of today. And so $648, one-time shot, and plus upgrade fees every year after
every
that.
Year.
And so the upgrade fees are about $200. And we're going to show, in our tutorials, we look at if you have an iPhone or if you have an Android, we're talking $499 or $999 flat fee.
That's right.
And that's it. So we just save them an additional $639 right there.
Right.
And so let's look at a video mixer. And so a lot of churches out there, they'll have a DVD player, they'll have a VCR, they'll have a camcorder, and they'll have a computer they want to get out on the screen. Now, Sean, you and I both know if you ask that question anywhere, they're going to give one standard answer. You need a
video switcher.
That's right. And Typical HD video switchers. Now, we're not talking about standard definition. Today's day and age, you need a high definition video switcher. Those prices start at where?
$17,000, almost $18,000, Chad.
$18,000. That is more than my budget by so many times. It would take me 3 to 4 years to save up for that.
Wow.
And I have a larger budget compared to some smaller churches. Most churches are working on $1,000 or less.
Oh, yes.
They can't afford that.
No.
Now, our solution's not under $1,000, but our solution works great, and it's only $1,300. So if you were to go through our tutorial, just starting at $7, you would be able to find out how to save $16,000 plus on your video ministry. That will go a long ways in your video ministry if you're saving that kind of money. Now, a lot of people, a lot of churches want to record their messages, putting them out online, and be able to put it on their website. And the problem they run into is that YouTube doesn't allow them to put up anything longer than 15 minutes.
Correct.
And so the alternative is to come over here to Vimeo. It's a very good service, and you can pay $59 a year to host your videos, and they'll be glad to charge you that money to do that. YouTube doesn't offer that service.
Right.
But if you go through our tutorials, how much would they have to pay for video hosting?
$0.
Free, 100% free. And we all you have to do, 5 minutes after you go through our tutorial, you'll have access to 100% free sermon hosting, and it is dynamic, powerful way to host your videos.
And Chad, not only can we do that, but we can show them how to stream live and record and put it up all in very few motions.
Yeah, all in one step. It can all be done in one step, 10 seconds worth of time. You can stream it, record it, host it, and everything all at the same time.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, $7 for 7-day trial. And the last thing we're going to cover today that you could save money is camcorders. Often churches are looking at camcorders and they look at what's professional and they think they've got to have one of these cameras that look like it came off of a TV station, off a broadcast station. And this one happens to cost $4,749. Some cameras go upwards of $40,000.
Yes.
And we're going to show ways that you can get a camcorder. What camcorder can you get that's less than $500?
Right.
And it will work great for your ministry. You'll be able to stream live with that, and you'll be able to save your church a lot of money.
And have good quality.
All right, to recap this, Sean, if they use our tutorials, they can get 7-day unlimited access to all of our tutorials for $7. And with that, according to our calculations, we can save you, for that $7, we can save you $34,000 starting cost, minimal. We can save you that much money.
If you want to save your church $34,000, check out howchurchmediaworks.com. Click the button on your right and get started today. A 7-day trial for only $7.